Happy Know Your Worth Wednesday, everyone. So today I'm going to share with you how to reclaim your time. This is a busy woman's guide to finding balance. Yes, please. Okay, here we go. Are you so busy that you don't know whether to scratch your watch or wind your butt? If this sounds familiar to you, first of all, Steel Magnolias, thank you, Dolly Parton. And if this resonates with you, like you're this busy, listen up. You don't want to miss this. So, as a woman juggling all the things, all the demands of work, family, caregiving responsibilities, finding time for yourself can feel like an impossible task, right? Because you're constantly pulled in many different directions and torn between what you want to do and what you feel like you should do. And then, of course, there's the, well, I have to do this kind of thing. And it's familiar, right? We all understand how this feels. And especially those of us in the sandwich generation, caring for aging parents and kids simultaneously. So I want to introduce you to Sarah. Sarah is a full-time working mom whose husband is recovering from a recent accident and has a child with a health condition. So as a result, Sarah's days are filled with a whirlwind of doctor's appointments, work deadline, household stuff. And in the midst of it, she was finding that she felt guilty. Can you relate to this? She was constantly feeling guilty for not being able to do it all. No one can, by the way. And she neglected her own needs in the process. And Sarah says, I always felt like I was letting someone down, whether it was my husband, my kids, or my boss. She said, I was so focused on taking care of everyone else that I completely forgot to take care of myself. Can you relate? Well, it wasn't until Sarah made a conscious decision to prioritize self-care. This is important. This is a pause the video, write it down. It wasn't until she made a conscious decision to prioritize self-care that she began to find the balance that she so desperately craved. And I feel like you do too. Sarah says, I've built on my commitment to self-care by devoting myself time to myself every day. That time has come in several different forms: exercise, reading, extra special skincare regimen, meditation, phone call with a friend. No matter what, some part of each day is just for me. So, what would it look like for part of each day to be just for you? This is a simple yet powerful mindset shift. And in just a minute, I'm going to share with you an easy way to make that shift. But that shift had a profound impact on Sarah's well-being and her ability to show up fully for the people she loves. Sarah said, I feel more grounded, more patient, and more present. And the best part is I don't feel guilty about it anymore. I know that taking care of myself makes me a better caregiver, a better employee, a better partner. So if you can relate to Sarah's struggle to find balance, I'm going to share with you a couple of strategies that can help you reclaim your time and prioritize self-care. First of all, schedule it. Block in time on your calendar and then protect that time fiercely. Start small. Remember, 10 to 15 minutes a day makes a big difference. Experiment with different activities. Find what works best for you. Lots of my clients love to journal. And so perhaps journaling might be for you. And if it is for you, might I suggest my self-care sanctuary journal. It contains 30 days of journaling prompts. It's pretty. It makes you feel good. If I could spritz every one of these down with some kind of beautiful floral perfume, believe me, I do it. And so we start with the journaling prompt around releasing guilt, because until you release the guilt, you can't take care of yourself. So really 4 simple questions to help you release the guilt. The next part is you're deserving and worthy, and really grounding yourself in that knowing, because once you know that you're deserving and worthy, then you are taking care of yourself. And so guess what comes next? Self-care. Take care of yourself, right? So check this out. I will have a link for you if you would like your own self-care sanctuary journal. Uh, Involve your support system. And if you're like, what support system? Get a support system and then communicate to that support system, to your family, to your friends. Enlist their help in creating the space for you to discharge, recharge, let go of perfection, accept that you can't do it all because you can't, and give yourself permission to let some things go. Focus on what is truly important. Celebrate small wins. One of my mentor coaches said to me, unacknowledged good turns to shit. So acknowledge and appreciate the progress you make, no matter how small. Self-care is a journey, not a destination. And please remember that taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's essential. By prioritizing your own well-being, you'll not only feel more balanced and fulfilled, you'll also be better equipped to show up for the people and responsibilities that matter most. And not only that, when you put yourself first, everything else falls into place. And then you'll be experiencing ease and flow. Who doesn't want that? Do you want to discover how you can reclaim your time and find balance? Well, I'm going to share a link with you to schedule your one-on-one guided discovery session with me. Okay, that's it. Happy Know Your Worth, You Are Worthy Wednesday. I'll see you next time.